Hello everyone, Standard 10, Political Science, Lesson number 2, the electoral process. Elections have played a major role in the working of India's democracy. Elections and representation are two very important processes in democracy. We know that people's representatives are selected through elections. Elections help to bring a change in power through peaceful means. Different political parties get an opportunity to rule. Policies of the government and life of society also changes. We expect that the representatives we elect should be efficient, honest, and trustworthy, and that they should respect the opinion of people. The electoral process should also be free, fair, and reliable to ensure that the Constitution of India has made provision for an independent election commission to administer the election process in India. So let us see that elections play very important role in a democratic country. Now, there are different political parties existing in our country. It is very important that the candidates elected by the people through elections must be efficient, honest, and trustworthy. One more important thing is people or voters have the ability to bring a change in the power. Okay, they can give opportunity to another political party if they are not happy with the previous one. Okay, and for the fair elections, the Constitution of India has made provision for an independent election commission. Okay, and no one can interfere in the work of the election commission. The Election Commission of India and the state level state election commissions conduct all important elections in our country. The entire process of elections, from declaring the date of elections to the declaration of results, is carried out under the direction and control of Election Commission. The election process is an inseparable component of a comprehensive democratic process. So election is an inevitable part of means we cannot avoid it, part of democracy. If there is democracy, there are elections. If there are elections, there are different political parties. Okay, and it becomes responsibility of the voters to elect eligible, honest, and efficient candidates for the brighter future of our nation. Okay, now there is Election Commission of India. Okay, and it has its branches at state level. Okay, and the entire process of elections, from declaring the date of elections to the declaration of results, is carried out by the Election Commission. Now in this chapter we are going to study structure, functions, and role of the Election Commission. We will also discuss the reforms, means changes or improvements required to be made in the electoral process. Now Election Commission, let us see. In India, the Election Commission is central to the process of elections. Article 324 of the Indian Constitution has established this autonomous body. Autonomous means independent, which consists of one chief election commissioner and two other commissioners. So let us see that Article 324. It has established the autonomous body, that is Election Commission, having one chief election commissioner and two other commissioners. Okay, now the President of India, he appoints the election commissioners, something very important. Now it is not easily possible to remove the chief election commissioner. Now why this particular special special authority, we can call, or special protection has been given to the Chief Election Commissioner. It is because no political party should interfere easily in the political process. Okay? And one more important thing is